All right, my friends, hello, and welcome back to another edition of The Old World According to Jams. I am Jams, and this is the Jams and IceMatrix game. Okay, we are loaded back in. I hit end year, and we've got some interesting things happening. Myself, the queen, has died in the field, so Merenhotep has tutored myself, who's only 14, improving my wisdom. Okay. Was not expecting that queen to die so quickly. That is not going to be great. So Queen Baranib the lion is dead, her body prepared by the priests of Egyptian paganism for the journey into the next life. After the ritual preparation of the body, there is a complex journey to be undertaken. With the Ka, the deceased's double in death, making the journey through the judgment of Osiris and the weighing of the heart. Only then will they reach the field of reeds, living for eternity with the servants and goods buried together in death. The priests want to know, will I organize the full funerary rites for Baranib? I think I probably will. That's probably a good thing. Full Regent. The nation grieves the death of Baranib the lion. During the funeral, Prince Kafer, the educated, who is my uncle, approaches and bows to me, the young heir, my young lord. Kafer lowers himself to a knee and looks me in the eyes. With the death of Baranib, the nation is at risk. Allow me to act as your regent. I will handle matters of state until you come of age. I think that's probably fine. I don't need a child ruler on the throne. I still have 4 whole turns. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Chance for peace. The Vandals have sent one of their leaders. No, we will not make peace. I could really use that land, so we'll do that. Did anything die this turn? No, I don't think so. Okay, we're going to repair damage, and we're probably going to, yeah, let's maybe a miner. Either a miner or a unit, and I guess we'll go with a warrior. We have a lot of very bad things on our doorstep. I think since this spearman happens to be in hills, I'll just go ahead and take Highlander. We'll go ahead and hit that unit. We'll hit with this spearman. We'll bring this spearman around to heal. This slinger will get a kill. This spearman will come up this way and get a hit. Over here, we've got some more very bad things. This is a horseman. No, there we go. Get a kill there. Oh, we have a route. Okay, we'll go ahead and... I can't attack. Okay, get another attack there. Cool. Okay. I think that Slinger's going to stay there. No, he's not. He's coming up here to help out this Slinger. And that Slinger's coming down this way to help as well. Oh boy, yeah, we are in a pickle. Okay. Alright, I started the Al-Khazena there, but I can't get to it right now. Can I grab this worker? Yeah, just try to repair this farm. That worker might die, I don't know. I just don't want that farm to disappear if I can help it. What else do we got? This worker here. Can't really do hardly anything. Any good governors here? Not really. Maybe this guy? 4+6 science? That's not too bad. I'm out of orders. I can't do anything. I could buy them. It's probably more important actually that I get myself tutored. So I'll buy the orders and I'll get myself tutored. And we'll end that turn. Alright, Rome has converted to Roman paganism. I don't particularly care. Against the Sophists. A copy of a speech given by a famed teacher of politics has been the subject of much discussion at the Academy. King Bessus the New comes to me late one night, bleary-eyed and pondering. I've been up all night thinking about it. The speech says you cannot teach virtue, but then it says the study of discourse is the best way we have to learn virtue. I just don't understand. So the gods give out virtue, we must use it wisely. For him to become pious and a charisma. The path of virtue is a long and hard road to become righteous and for happiness a year, as governor or 2 as leader. Virtue is the sum of a man. He becomes humble with an wisdom and a discipline. Or they have you studying what? I think I like righteous. I think I'll take righteous. Protocol marriage. A difficult decision lies before me. Breaking all protocol, both Babylonia and Rome have sent an offer of marriage for me, King Regent Khafer the New. Would Ishtar be the more suitable, or perhaps Clodagh the Scholar? Either way, or the rejected nation is unlikely to be pleased. Well, I think I wouldn't mind getting the Roman. Babylon is under attack by ice, so I don't really care about Babylon. So I'll take Clodagh. Clodia, sorry. Yeah, sure. Impulsive goodbye. You can't help but raise your voice. That's the last straw, is it? Bessus, I can show you the last straw. This straw here says you are gone, away, out of the damn palace. In fact, I am loading this straw onto a caravan for you, headed for the furthest reaches of I give not a damn. I am given to understand these caravans can never get enough asses to carry all the supplies, and King Bessus, myself, technically, becomes exploring. Or have I gone too far this time? I think I'll probably take the I've gone too far this time. Okay, city production. Got a worker here in Perwa Jet. Thinking it's probably spearman time. We need strong units, and we need a lot of them. Let's get a camp on this camel. You're going to hang out there. I have nothing for you to do right this second. You can come over here and hit. You can come over here and kill. You can run away. Hide in those trees, I guess. I'm not sure if they can see you there. What else do we have? This worker that still really can't do much of anything. Let's go ahead and hit that unit. Let's hit this unit. We got a kill. Beautiful. Can I get another kill down here? I might be able to. Between 2 spearmen? Ah, not quite. Unfortunate. What about if I brought a 3rd spearman in? Now I can get a kill. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring this unit over, I think, the silver. I will buy an order to get that mine going. Get me more gold. Okay, good place to end the year, I suppose. And they burned the farm again. Of course they did. Alright, I've got monasticism. Very cool. Legacy of the King Regent. How do I want to be remembered? The many years of my life make themselves felt in my every movement, but I am not yet too old for action. Knowing that the end is likely close brings a certain clarity and purpose. Will I use my lasting vigor to aim for a new ambition? I don't think so. I'll just let him have the experience. A glorious delegation from Rome arrives in the capital with a marriage proposal. They wish me to wed Vespania the Affable, a worthy Roman bride, who hates me. I think I will probably not do that. Okay, this settler is still doing nothing, but I can't do much about that because I simply don't have the time. I've got very many barbarians on my doorstep, and there's really not much I can do about it. So let's go ahead, I guess, and try to take out one of these Thracian camps. Gotta do a round of healing. Heal, 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 heal. This spearman, though, could come up this way. I'll give him... no, you know, I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting there's no undo. Okay, it's fine. Alright, hit, hit, hit. Almost taking care of the barbarians there. Oh, you know what? This settler can go this way. I forgot I had this site, and it's just sitting there. Okay, cool. You're just hanging out. I have scouts that are not scouting. And I guess it's a good time to choose research. Pasture would be cool. I have some pastures. What about groves? What kind of grove resources do I have? Not a whole heck of a lot. Got one down here, but I've got 1, 2, 3 pasture resources. So I guess let's get husbandry. All right, and we'll go ahead and end the year. Okay, we've got another treble raid from near Iuni, and I've got a flood in Wasset. Wonderful. My character king has gained a courage. Wonderful. And Ice has founded Judaism. Okay, this general is ill, and he has completed the museum. Okay, I am now ready to be king. Scholar, diplomat, or schemer? I think I want schemer. Seeding the initiative. Harvest time has come once again, and for the first time in what feels like an age, talk is not about how to stretch the meager yield through the lean months. Instead, every minister and peasant is talking of the transformation Governor Nebwenet, the rising star, has wrought in Wasset, refashioning the region from starving destitution to breadbasket of Egypt. So I've gotten a bunch of farms. Very cool. I think I would like Wasset to get Graindole, because even if she takes over, that's fine. She's an amazing character. Sacred land. The pagan priests of the Oracle deplored the new construction in Wasset, which they claim is on their sacred land. As is their right, they have imposed a fine for the use of the land. Sure, I'll just pay the fine. That's fine. It's fine. Haha, that I pay the fine. Get it? Oh, I'm not yet of age. Next turn. Okay, cool. Interesting. Let's go ahead and do some killing. Boom, 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 boom. And almost a kill there. Cool. You need to heal. You can get a hit there. You can go ahead over this way. Who has how many cities? Riders have 2. Sete has 1. Alright, this will be a Sete family. We'll go ahead and get 2 workers. We have a lot of things to do in this city. I'll heal that unit. Okay, down here, we want to get this spearman over this way. Attack this guy. I think slingers can go up too. Alright, promote this general. Let's go with besieger. The rest of you I want to heal up. I'm out of orders. Of course I am. I'll buy 3. Just to heal. Should I get... No, I can't get another tutor because I just used my last orders. That's fine. This character's pretty good. 6 wisdom, 1 charisma, 1 discipline. Not too bad. Could be better, but could be much worse. So we'll go ahead and I think it will end the year there. Plans for the future. I need settlers, but I also need military to deal with these barbarians. What do? I don't know. The Scythians aren't giving me a problem now, so I can hopefully let them just be. Bringing this warrior over will help. Once this slinger comes out, I think I go right into settlers. I have to get these... Oh, they killed my warrior. Damn it. Or my worker. Didn't even realize. Okay. I'll need to get a worker from somewhere to fix this stuff before it goes away. Okay, Ice has begun construction of the Acropolis, so Ice is taken off, which is good for him. Flood has ended. Another tribal raid from the Scythians, though. That's great. Thanks, guys. This person has died in the field. This person's Egyptian pagan. This person's old enough to be tutored. I'm no longer mourning, and a flood has ended. That king of Rome is dead. Horemheb's moat. The year of the flood was a difficult time in Wasset, where the river swelled up over its banks and destroyed many homes along the shore. Not all news from the city was grim, however. A clever young Sete named Horemheb led a group of workers who diverted some of the flood waters to create a moat around Wasset, protecting the city even after the flood has subsided. Okay, I think I'd like to invite him to join the court, yeah. Ooh, I could acquire Portcullis. Yeah, I will pay that 380. That's a lot of gold, but I will pay that to get a free advanced tech. That's amazing. Waterlogged. Little can be salvaged at the once prosperous markets of Roma. What were once exotic luxuries are now so much sodden mulch, and the city's traders have few resources to restock what had been swept away. King Faustus assures me, however, that prosperity will return. It is only a question of investing in this future abundance with a well-timed loan. Rome would not forget such a gesture. Sorry, bud, I don't have the money. I just bought something else, so I'm sorry. You're going to have to suck it up. Rightful heir. So, in the morning light, King Bessus the New sweeps into the court. My courtiers gasp and gesture meaningfully among themselves. The distraught young leader who left the throne to his region has matured into an impressive young man. I thank you for your fine efforts on my behalf, Bessus says to me in the court, but the time has come for me to retake my rightful inheritance and the throne you now sit upon. I think I will take it back. I think that's probably the best thing. We'll go ahead and see what happens. Better family opinion. Excellent. My cousin, who is my heir right now, I think I'll have her study commerce. The honor of Rome. With the death of Caseo, rule of Rome has passed to King Faustus, who is even older. The new ruler has asked that the statue cease. No, absolutely. I don't care. That's not going to happen. All right, let's get to some more killing. Let's bring this slinger up here. All right, we're going to kill with the spearman. We'll bring the slinger up. We'll hit there. We're going to kill on this unit. I want a worker. Okay. These two are going to come this way. Oh, okay, the Romans are attacking that Thracian camp. Interesting. Alright, and over here, darn it, they killed a militia. Fine, I can get a kill here. I can bring this unit around to heal. I can get a hit there. I'm going to lose these improvements. That sucks, but I can only do so much. New leaf. It has come to my attention that the Ramesside family was often displeased with my predecessor. As the new ruler, I have a unique opportunity to regain the Ramesside's favor. A great feast, a monument to their founder, or they deserve no special treatment. I could do the feast, so I think I'll do the feast. And just like that, they're in my good graces. Alright, you've completed that. Let's just go over this way. Next year, we'll go ahead and start probably a quarry there. Good place to end the year. Alright, I've got husbandry, and matriarch TA is now severely ill. Darn, Rome got this site. Rome is still much stronger. I'll see if I can't snipe that from them at some point, but that's going to be a problem. Alright, we're going to get this site. So that's great. Liberated. A crumbling prison stands in the Thracian settlement. Scores of soldiers and citizens from Egypt have been languishing here for years, most believed dead by their loved ones. Let them return to their families. I think so. You've built that mine. Great. Now get over here and let's start rebuilding stuff. I need to heal you and heal you for the assault on the Vandals. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to heal you. I need to do a big repair damage on you. See if I can't sneak behind here to repair. Hopefully I don't get dead. I don't think I will, but I might. Okay, what else do we have going on? Famous victor. Stories of King Regent Kaffair the Warrior's bravery in battle spread across the nation like seeds waiting to bear fruit, his name quickly becoming synonymous with selfless heroism. Yeah, let's not overdo it. That's fine. All right. I think we're going to build a quarry there. We still have to try to do this ambition, so let's try to do some scouting. Not doing a great job of scouting right now. Okay, research. A Freemason? A Freemason would be huge. We'll go with the Freemason. This person has made a miraculous recovery. Wonderful. Disputing teachers. In a incredulous display, Mentuhotep publicly fights with Nebet's tutors, claiming that their ways of teaching are outdated and stale. Mentuhotep asks for the opportunity to tutor Nebet himself in the newest schools of thought, inculcating skills in the child that could really push them to greatness. I think I'll back away slowly. Conspiracy. Worrisome rumors reach the court. They concern the popular hero King Regent Kaffair the Warrior and claim that he is forming a plot to remove him from power. What shall I do? Would he really betray us? Yes. Apparently he would, because the first guard hits the floor before he has a chance to cry out. The others start to fall in quick succession as the would-be assassins surge down the corridor. Without a weapon or a way to fight, there is little option but to flee and leave the guards to their fate. The captain of the guard brings a report later that there are signs that the assassins may have been hired by King Regent Kaffair the Warrior. Although there is no conclusive evidence, such a near miss raises the question of how to be prepared for such attacks in the future. Regent Kaffair is angry, and he is plotting against me. None of these ambitions are going to happen, so I will just not take them. I think I wouldn't mind Swift. That's pretty good. I'll take Swift. Is there a way that I can kill Kaffair? No. I'm going to have him leave that unit, though, because he's not happy with me, so they're not going to fight as effectively anyway. Let's go ahead and get this unit killed. Okay. And then this slinger can come up this way. Scout out, hitting these guys. Any good generals? Myself would not be bad at all. Yeah, I'll put myself as the general. Good way to get some experience. I have a spy master option. Let's get a spy master. 1.5 science. 0.6 of an order. Not too bad. Let's get an ambassador as well. I'll just take this person. They're not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay, how is my diplomacy looking? Not awful. Could be worse. Oh, look at that. They completely left the city site, so now it's mine. Perfect. Let's get some settlers going. I will hurry that settler. You're going to get a worker, then you're going to get a settler. We got to get these sites settled. Oh, here's that raid. That is a big raid. Let's see if I can get this camp rebuilt. Get this unit killed. Now, I am known as the warrior. I'm going to heal up on this one. What else do we got going on? I'm going to come around here and repair some stuff. You guys are going to heal. All right, next year you're coming up here to assault this. Cool. Next year, I think I can go ahead and do some more scouting. I need to try to get that ambition done. I only need 2% more of the land, but I need 4 more generals. ICE got the Acropolis. A civil war has occurred. Of course it has. This is wonderful. Just what I need. King Regent Kaffair the Warrior's forces roam the countryside, burning and raiding, melting into the hinterlands with each defeat, only to regroup elsewhere, stronger than ever. This struggle cannot be won on the battlefield alone. Kaffair must lay down arms or his life. Okay, I could sway the Setes from Kaffair, but they're really not on his side. Sway the Thutmoses from Kaffair. Tell Kaffair the time has come to negotiate. I think we can just wait for an opening. Treason and perhaps murder. Amenhotep is dead. That alone will take a lifetime to process. You barely notice as Kafir slips away during the funeral ceremony. What is harder to miss are the rebel fighters that descend upon the gathering minutes later. TA is taken, and I barely escape with my life. This, it seems, Kafir's declaration of war. Okay, and now he declares himself king. I can scarcely comprehend the betrayal and atrocity Kafir is capable of, but it will be answered for. I can become mourning, or I can become cunning, but also ruthless. I'll just take the mourning, I guess. Rod on the wind. Fires raging across Babylon can be felt even here in Quito. Smoke stings the eyes, chokes the lungs, and even darkens the sun. Few willingly set foot out of doors under such conditions. Sure, workers shall be allowed to rest even at the cost of the treasury. I don't need rebels on my hand on top of a civil war. Material needs. A merchant comes before me. I do not have the money, dude. You're barking up the wrong tree. Why do I have so many events? Aligned interests. Egyptian funds for Babylonian crops. Governor Nebet, the Rising Star, has pushing this deal hard. I ponder such single-minded determination on the issue. Some entanglement with Babylonian politics. Related business interests. Pure stubbornness. Whatever the reason, better Nebet's deal than scrapping negotiations. I'm not giving them 80 gold a turn. I don't care. I don't have the money. I have the money, but I'm not doing it. And this person is really getting to be a thorn in my side. Can I do anything about her? Let me scheme against them. But no, actually. Because they're actually pretty good. It's a good character. If they were to take the throne, that'd be fine. I'd be happy with that. Alright, let's see. We got our settler here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get this silver miner. Okay. I want this city now. This can be a writer's... No, not a writer city. I guess a... Yeah, I guess a Thutmose city is fine. There's a lot of incense. Cool, cool. We'll get a worker. We'll get a slinger. Alright. We'll go ahead and... I guess we'll bring this spearman up this way. This spearman here. This slinger here. This spearman here. Can't get a kill this turn, but pretty soon. Let's get this stuff repaired. Oh my gosh, more units. And I need another order up here to attack here. Man, I am not going to get these ambitions. I just don't have the orders. Alright, let's see what happens with the terrible, terrible civil war we've got going on. We'll get polytheism, I think. Okay. These guys are spawning way, way too damn quick. Alright, I've got another tribal raid from the Scythians. TA's dead. This person is now head of Egyptian paganism somehow. This person is ill. Civil war rages. This person is old enough to be tutored. Okay. Civil war continues. King Regent Kafir, the warriors' forces roam the countryside. Yeah. I'll take this. -10 legitimacy and see if I can kill him. Let's see what happens. Stories of glory. Following our recent victories, some members of the court have begun to question my commitment to foreign exploration. A faction led by Seminisus, the tactician, and the Ramesses family believes that our laws should be changed to celebrate personal glory and national might. I think I'm going to leave exploration as it is. Wow, my family opinion has taken a giant tank. Dragon bones. Workers in one of the capital's quarries have excavated the bones of a gargantuan beast. Some have begun calling this creature a dragon, and they claim it once walked the earth. I'll take the science. That will all get me very close to the Freemason. She will study philosophy. You have to heal. That's very, very bad. Let's go ahead and get this unit over here to help. doing some more repairing. Let's get this worker back on this wonder. Okay. Down here, you just completed repair damage. Are you fully healed? No. Repair damage until you are done, please. Oh, they killed... lost 2 slingers that turn. That's bad. There were just too many units here. Like, how am I supposed to deal with these? Okay. Alright, I only need 1 more % to get that ambition. Okay, we'll just go ahead and end the year. Oh man, Civil War is not over yet. Darn. Oh wait, no, he's dead. How is the Civil War still going on if he's dead? Alright, I've got my Freemason. This oligarch is going to die. King Regent, Kafir the Warrior's End. Victory, you suppose. Certainly there will be a few holdouts to pacify, but with King Regent in the ground, surely the end of the turmoil is within sight. Okay. Memory from the gods. The tutors of Nebet have heard of a writer who uses an advanced system of poetic meters to make the history of Egypt easy to memorize. This even includes the long list of the Egyptian pagan gods, although the writer is known to hold them in ill regard. The tutors think this framework could help with Nebet's counting and memory, but are worried about the idea that this rationalistic teacher may impart. I think she can become any one of those, that's fine. She has become intelligent. Wonderful. Okay, new ambassador. No, not picking a 65-year-old. Damn, they killed my warrior, and they're capturing the city? Well, good thing I got a Freemason. Any good generals? You'll do. Free onager? Yeah, I'll take the free onager, because I need the units. I don't understand how I'm doing this bad. Alright, hit. Let's get a trapper out of here for another order. Alright, this warrior is going to come over this way. We have to get that city back. Heal you. Heal you. Bring you back and heal you, I guess. And now I can't do anything with this unit. Have to end the year. Alright, this oligarch has died. This spy master is now the head of the Ramessedes. Okay. Ice's leader is ill. Favorite Thutmose's daughter. The ultimatum will arrive any day, I have been assured. The rising star is no longer an untested young woman of promise, but a juggernaut of Egypt and the pride and hope of House Thutmose. If Nebet is ready to claim the throne, they will back her with everything. Fine. You know what? I don't care. She can have the flippin' throne. Throne is yours. Nebwet, Queen of Egypt at last, as I addressed the crowds in Waset on what shall I speak to set myself apart from King Bessus, on the necessity of hard choices in difficult times for a discipline, on what I shall provide Egypt for a charisma, on the demands of justice for wisdom, on the greatness of Egypt. I think right now I would like the training. Oh no. No, I do not want war with all nations. That is not good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's negatives in here too, I didn't even see. I'll take the minus 55 civics for the wisdom. That's the best of a bad situation, I guess. Let's retreat this guy to heal. Need to get this ambition. Let's grab this. Chosen child. In the ruins of a decaying rune-carved temple, my scouts discover a dying priestess and a young child. With her final words, she entreats the scouts to bring me the child, saying she is destined to change the world. I could use legitimacy right now, so that's fine. Finally got that ambition, so that's good. Workers, please come down here and fix this. That's not a worker. Fine, you can just heal. You can come back one and heal. You can come up here and attack. You can come around here and repair the lumber mill. I'm gonna lose units. I am losing units. I'm losing a lot of units. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even realize the Thracians have been eliminated. Did I take that last camp from them? Or maybe someone else eliminated them? I don't even think I noticed that they were gone. Okay, Rome has a new leader. I can't retreat anymore. I've got to get certain things done. Gotta pull this guy back. I can't lose that maceman. Not really a good choice here. I'll take the carpenter for the science. And because I have maybe a chance of getting something out of here later. Okay. With this worker... Do I have lumber mills? I do. Alright, let's get another couple of lumber mills up. So at least our workers are doing something useful. Hopefully that onager should pop out in the capital, then this force can go over here to get this city back from the raiders. Another tribal raid. Okay, it put, yeah, she can get something. Great, she's insane. Commerce studies. Yeah, she can be a builder. The truth hurts. Oligarch Appy, the extravagant head of the powerful Thutmosid, would like to know what I think of his new facial hair. The truth is, I hate it. It's as if he fell face first into a barber's refuse pile. However, taking such a blunt approach to one of the more influential people in my realm may not be the most diplomatic of actions. I don't want to become deceitful, but he'll just have to become disappointed with me. I would go ahead and influence him, but I need to get married. I'll marry into the Scythians, see if I can try to get an alliance or something with them. I lost 4 units. You've got to be flipping kidding me. And there's a rebel here? Okay, new resolution. Diplomats of Rome are quiet and dignified, each of them dressed in the finest clothes and unusual jewelry. They begin with the usual greetings, reading out the many titles and accomplishments of Queen Sulpicia the New, praising her name and giving me gifts of gold and rare material. Their leader steps forward and asks to speak. He explains that Sulpicia is impressed with my diplomatic skill and hopes to get a promise of action to further the bond between our nations. I'm not sending those luxuries. I'm not building the Circus Maximus right now. She can be kind of strange for me. Let's go ahead and get at least, I guess, a lumber mill on this river going. Barbarians have taken this over now, so it's barbarian camp again. Outstanding. We're going full military. We don't have a choice. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll hurry that, because I need the slinger now. Alright, end the turn there. I think my only way to get out of this is just to go full military. Finally take out all these tribes, and then just play the rest of the game. Because it's just raids, and I'm never going to get ahead of it. Yes, ring the bells, fine. Are you happy with me now? Yes. Can we maybe get... I don't have an ambassador. Okay. Can't do that. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Got my slinger here. I'll go ahead and put a general on them. This slinger, I guess, attack that guy. Nice, got a critical. Cool. Okay, can we get something in here? A miner, I guess? Sure, we'll grab that one. There is yet time. Patriarch Kafir of Iuni implores me, do not let Egypt turn its back on the gods. He talks of a younger generation who do not even know the ancient names, of traditions fallen from practice, of a casual disrespect for the old ways. When the gods hear our worship, they act as a shield against all misfortune and a sword against our enemies. Should we falter, I fear in time Waset will stand not as a mighty pillar of a great nation, but as a monument of hubris built of rubble and bones. Sure, I can give them food, even though I know it leads to a plague. I don't want to anger the religion if I don't have to, so. Annexation. Recent skirmishes along the border have left a strip of habitable land unprotected. King Bessus the warrior, a great scholar, proposes that we annex the region for further development. This move could potentially alienate your nearby Scythians, but it would enlarge our border significantly. No, I'm trying to be nice with the Scythians because I want them to stop raiding me. Just need to get resources up. Alright, get a kill there. That's good. Really wish these rebels would get attacked by other people or go attack other people instead of just focusing on me. I guess I understand why they do it, but I just really sometimes can compound. Agents available. Agent for Hattusa. Sure. Ooh. Let's see for more gold. No, we'll put this guy. That's cool. What about agent for Babylon? Yeah, sure, this guy's fine. Okay, so he did take Babylon. Looks like he's got a hurricane going on. He's a busy boy. And he's well protected because I cannot get to him at all. He's got Rome between me and him, more or less. Yeah, Rome's going to be a problem too. They're still much stronger. Okay. I guess I can do some scouting now. Maybe, where's Roma? Way down here? Let's get an agent in this city, I guess. Sure, I'll put him in there. Get some vision on these cities. Not a bad idea. Alright, some legitimacy for me. Cool. Alright, not a bad place to end the year. Alright, there's a new ruler in Hati. I've got my free onager. This person's now Egyptian pagan. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Alien traditions. Not raised in the court of Egypt, king consort Mordros, the Scythian, often raises questions about the way that things are done in my court, from meals to religious ceremonies. The traditional oligarch Jefedre and the Setes have taken offense to some of my spouse's recent questions about the origins of the rules around family landowning, claiming that he is an interloper and aiming to usurp the traditions of Egypt. Share my unease at the questions my spouse has raised, but I become uncouth. My king can become disappointed with me, but the Sete gain 40 opinion. They're already pretty good. Defend king consort's curiosity and drive to improve the court. They only lose 20. Or he loses 20. Yeah, that's fine. Our pantheon spreads. The Babylonians have many gods of their own, but a recent trend in Uruk has seen the amulets and icons of our Egyptian paganism gaining in popularity. Although the markets of the city are already filled with Egyptian amulets and Babylonian replicas, Queen Erishti Aya has sent an envoy to try to organize a steady supply of the now valuable items. Yes. Sure. Yeah, I'll give him 2.6 civics a year for 34 gold. That's fine. Alright, here's my onager. Let's go ahead and do some attacking. Upgrade you with Bloodthirsty. Get a kill here. Let's send the onager up here in the stronghold. Unfortunately, you're not doing so hot. Will you kill me? Yes, you will. You're going to retreat to the city. You are going to... Let's get a warrior. Bring this worker around. I want to get that gold up. Free camel archer, not bad, but composite bow is probably better. Let's get a chancellor, though, I think. Let's get an ambassador. That's a terrible ambassador. So I will pass on the ambassador, I guess. We've got units down here that need attention. More units, more raids. Great. Let's come over here. Can I promote you with something? I guess shield bearer? Let's come over here and start getting a road. Link these cities, and we'll end the year. Alright, this oligarch has died. This person is impious. And this person's now at the head of the Sete family. Inspired by nature, Duchess Iput has been sneaking off into the wild after class each day, growing ever more inspired by nature. Things should become humble. Jewish festivals in Iuni have grown in size and number. The religion has expanded so rapidly that it is no surprise when priests arrive in court to offer their blessing, they ask for something in return. I really don't want to give them any money. I'll just take the negative opinion up with them. Heal you up to try to do something about this. No, I really need to keep my slinger in the city. Over here and hit. Hit here. They're just burning things again. Come down here and grab a garrison. I really need to not burn all my civics, but I don't know what to do. See if we can rally the troops, I guess. And I guess we'll go ahead and end the turn there. Okay. This oligarch is severely ill. My husband is now ill, and I have no real heirs from myself, so that's great. Now that Duchess Iput has completed her study of philosophy, she can become a judge. Okay, who died? A spearman and a slinger. Great. Just what I need. Get a kill there. I'm gonna kill my worker. Gold mine there. What's the worst that happens? Let's just do some treachery. I mean, I should try to slow him down somehow. He's getting all these points from all these wonders and everything. I guess, in hindsight, I really probably should have gone for Axeman or some other 6-strength units. This has turned into a military game because the only way that I can win now, I think, is... I don't even know if I could win. The only way I think I can even maybe get out of this hole is just going full military. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I've got Spoked Wheel. This person has died. My husband has died, giving me no heirs. Wonderful. I've rallied the military. This person is now the head of the Thutmosids. The price of war. The Vanda forces have been raiding the lands around Waset, leaving destruction and terror in their wake. The people grow fearful when they hear that riders have been seen approaching, but they stop short of the city. A lone warrior leaves their force and cautiously rides within earshot. The Horde offer to work as mercenaries if you are able to pay. Otherwise, they have little choice but to attack and survive. Yes. I will pay for that. They killed my worker. Of course they did. I'm going to lose this city, too. I really am. All right, we're going Axeman. I guess because I'm not married to them anymore, my city, or my Scythians are not happy with me. I'll go ahead and try to influence this person. And we'll end the year. Alright, this person, they've given birth to a son. Wonderful. This person is now ill. This governor, okay. Thutmosid ambitions. The Thutmosid family have sent representatives from Iuni to speak before the court and to make a plea for me to end either control 4 warm baths or discover 8 technologies. Both goals important to the family's ambition. Already 45. I'll just turn them away. At death's door, ambassadors from Rome seek a private audience behind closed doors. They deliver sober news from Sepulchia. Her son has taken ill on a trip to Uvantium and is dying. We have had our differences, she explains in the letter, but I request your aid in this difficult time. Yeah, I'm not paying 510. You know what, though? I should improve the relations because I'm on bad military footing. How is this unit getting attacked? Alright, I guess I kill this one and then lose it. I'm losing that city, I think. Just do some random stuff and end the turn. I just have to wait for these troops to come out to try to do anything. This is definitely going to be one of my more spectacular failures. Anarchy in a uni. Great. Influential ideas. Reports indicate that someone in my court has been sharing information with the Romans, and Queen Spooky the warrior of Rome has been heard boasting of how she is eager to put the Egyptian technology to use. Following the trail, my agents discovered that the breakthrough came from a message from Spymaster Sabat to a distant relative in the foreign nation. Your guards intercept a subsequent message in which Sabat is asking the relative to hide any involvement, confirming the suspicions. I think I'll brand her a traitor. The high water. Another season of rains and was set, and with every river and stream filled to its banks, the locals send prayers to the heavens and pleas to their queen that their homes and families remain safe. Yes, I'll go ahead and pay the money and the stone to try to make plans. Anarchy in a uni. In the aftermath of the battle, disorder reigns in a uni. Members of the local governing council refuse to impose order. Invite the council to dinner to win them over. Sure. Get this kill here. Okay. Alright, this warrior is going to come over this way. I'm going to force march it because I need something over there now. Attack there. Attack there. Heal you. Do I have barracks? No, I don't have barracks. Okay. Shrine of Ra. What does Shrine of Ra do for farms? I don't have any farms right now. But if I put the shrine here, then I put some farms here. We'll get some other stuff going out of here. Do I have a new spy master? Anyone good? 5 science? Sure. Okay. Just scouting around here. Out of orders. Okay, well, this is going to be the end of the session. Thank you if you're still watching this train wreck. Thank you for watching this train wreck. This is definitely an example of what not to do in your games. But I want to thank you for watching. Please, if you have not already, consider leaving me a like, leaving me a comment, leaving me a subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you so much, especially for suffering through this like I am. But anyway, I have been Jams, this has been Old World, and until the next time, I will see ya. Bye-bye.